we can't talk about that team without talking about Manu Ginobili. He's the reason that became the redeem team. Otherwise, it would have been like, yes, this is the 2012 Olympics,
just another
2008 Olympics team, just another US team.
Yeah.
Manu Ginobili, recently inducted into the Hall of Fame. What a great guy! What a legend of the game. Once he left the sport, you never heard anything about him till today. And this is, I think, probably the way for a lot of these Spurs legends. Like, you'll not hear of them till someone calls them to the stage to give them an award and all that, right? We haven't heard about Tim Duncan since then.
They have lives outside. They have friends. They have friends they hang out with. They're not fucking alone. Like
If
Michael
that
Jordan.
makes you happy, I am okay with that. If that makes you happy.
No, that is true. A lot of people, like even Charles Barkley says, like there's no one as lonely as Michael Jordan. Because like he just doesn't know how to make friends, and the people that are around him are usually just like people who want to be around Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like they just don't have friends.
I'm sure, but they have a lot of money and fanfare. Maybe I don't know. Like I'm sure they like Ginobili looks like someone who's happy.
But after a certain
I think
point,
Ginobili looks like someone who's like
all that fame and all doesn't like matter, dude. It just doesn't matter. Like you'll see a lot of famous rich people just like fucking miserable.
No idea, but I'm saying that like if you're someone who chose to go to San Antonio and never wanted to get traded from there, you probably are someone who is very happy with what you have. You would probably go back to your Argentinian house, chill there, look at the views, look at oh wow, what a beautiful place, blah 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 blah, and you're happy with that. And that's the kind of person.
It's not. I don't think you're. I think that's just like that is your BeerBiceps mentality, right? Which I've been introduced to recently by Bhavjot.
Oh, recently.
Yeah,
wow,
I'd not heard of him.
You did not. Oh, okay. Wow.
Bhavjot introduced me to him. Like it is easy to be like hungry for money and fame. Whether you get it or not is different.
Yeah.
But that's the easier path. Because everybody understands it, everybody applauds it. There's a lot of like things around it. The difficult part is when you're getting the applause and the fame to reject it for like a much more simpler life that essentially will be more rewarding. So
is this a BeerBiceps thing, or you're saying the anti-BeerBiceps thing?
I'm saying it's the anti-BeerBiceps thing. But what you are saying is the BeerBiceps thing. It's like when you use the word, like he thought it, like he can be satisfied with. It's not about being satisfied with. It's about choosing happiness over like these kind of like outside stimulations. Like it's not. It's a different way. It's like when people talk about if you're satisfied with having a family or this one, that's fine. That's true for most people. Like most people cannot achieve the kind of fame and adulation that guy like Manu or Dirk or Tim or Kareem, all these guys get to. But then when you reach that point to have the understanding that this is not what is going to make me happy, and to like take steps to actually cut it down and get to a stage where like happiness becomes like forefront is really difficult, because you're used to like people saying you're amazing, you're like the best, and so I think that for people that reach that stage where like they have everything, they could have gotten everything, and they sacrifice it for something greater, is much more difficult than saying that person will be satisfied with it. He's not satisfied with it. He just knows this is better.